A new baby was born into the universe. Since this baby was born in ancient Rome, his parents decided to give him the name
Tiberius Sempronius Gracchus.
His father had the same name as him for some weird reason. And his mother was named Cornelia. And his grandfather was some weird dude by the name of Scipio Africanus, who probably wasn't important at all to Roman history. Growing up in a wealthy family, Tiberius was destined for greatness. Would you look at that? Tiberius now has a brother named Guy. Okay, now we can talk about all the cool stuff the Gracchi brothers did throughout their entire lifetime. Here's a picture of them and what they probably looked like. The first one looks like my brother here, and the second one, looks like Justin Bieber, I guess. Okay, here's a bit of a review of Roman government to understand a bit of stuff. A tribune was elected to represent the teeny weeny, tiny whiny plebeian jebians. There were two things that made the position of tribune stand out. One, they had the power to veto other politicians, which spoilers will come into play later. And two, the position of tribune was one of very few government positions where only one person could win the election every year. I guess I accidentally taped it in a tribute up here. This is no Hunger Games things, don't worry about it. This is Coliseum Games. Okay, time to talk about Tiberius Smerius. Okay, so yeah, basically in 133 BC, he decides to run for tribunate. He builds up a crowd of followers because of his distinguished family and is fluent in Latin. This means you shouldn't use Google Translate and instead should use Tiberius Gracchus to cheat on your assignments, fellas. Okay, the results are in. The winner of the election is... It was very unfortunate for him to hear, but unfortunately, whatever other males up against Tiberius lost, Tiberius won the election. Whoop whoop! So now what, you might be wondering? Okay, Tiberius decides to do some land reforms. So he decided to make a bill about land in Rome that would limit land ownership, distribute spare land to the poor for the price of free, increase the number of farms in Italy, make Italians Roman citizens, and much more. He just needed to get it passed. However, this dude here by the name of Marcus Octavius chose to use his power of veto on the bill. So Tiberius takes it calmly and decides to call an assembly meeting to remove him from office, which ultimately succeeds, and Tiberius passes the bill shortly after. However, as you can see here in these parentheses, the bill getting passed angers many citizens in Rome. Unfortunately, it all leads to the fate of him. Tiberius gets assassinated by Scipio. Not the Africanus one, Scipio Nascia, who is his cousin. So Caesar didn't really have it that bad at all. He got lucky, frankly. He only got stabbed by his best friend, not his cousin. Okay, time for Gaius to kick in. But yeah, Gaius decides to turn into some nice old politics after his brother's death. He gets elected as tribune twice, once in 123 BC and another in 122 BC. He decided to focus on land reforms like his broski did. He tried to stop government corruption. However, his fate wasn't much better, because the military is ordered by government officials to kill him, and in order to avoid getting killed by them, Gaius commits suicide to avoid arrest or getting killed. Because that was more honorable back in the day, and I have no idea why. So in conclusion, to all of this entire story here that we went through and learned, this entire summary of it all, not all politicians are corrupt. Here are the sources I used for this. Okay, the end, everyone. The audience can clap now.